Hi, it's Mr. Peterson with Applied Character Training. This month we're learning about the important character quality of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is expressing joy in each task as I give it my best effort. This is an important character quality. Hey, I want to start today by telling you about a man. He was a very interesting man. He lived over 100 years ago, and this man loved baseball. As a matter of fact, he loved baseball so much that he wanted to become a professional baseball player. Well, he worked hard, he trained hard, and he finally made a minor league team. Well, he was enjoying his new career, but something very strange happened. Before he had gone very long, his manager came to him and actually fired him from the team. Oh, he couldn't believe it. His ideas of having a great career were all crushed. And when he asked his manager, why did you fire me? His manager told him something very interesting. He said, the reason you're fired is because you don't have any enthusiasm. You look like you're bored out there. You're walking around and looking like you're a lazy bum out there. And oh, that just broke this man's heart. Well, he was able to get another job with another baseball team, making a lot less money, but he remembered what that manager had said, and he decided that he was going to become the most enthusiastic baseball player that ever lived. And he would hustle out on the field, and he would throw that ball as hard as he could, and he would try to swing his bat as hard as he could, and he would get the other guys excited. And you know what happened? The fans loved it. His players loved it. His general manager loved it. As a matter of fact, he got a new nickname when he was playing on this team. They called the man, his name was Frank Betcher, they called him Pep Betcher. Wow, it was amazing. Once he was fired because he had a lack of enthusiasm, and now he's gaining popularity and they're increasing his salary. Well, boys and girls, Pep Betcher did make it in major leagues. In 1910, Pep Betcher signed with the St. Louis Cardinals and got to play in the major leagues. But you know what? It's interesting. He got an arm injury, and that job was short-lived as well. Boys and girls, Pep Betcher, Frank Betcher, eventually wrote a book in 1960 talking about how he used the character quality of enthusiasm not only on the baseball field, but also as an insurance salesman that made a huge difference in his life. Boys and girls, enthusiasm makes a world of difference. Well, we had a memory poem for enthusiasm. Listen carefully as I share it with you. It starts like this. I'll encourage those around me. Here we go. I'll encourage those around me with the smile that I wear, and I'll give a little energy both here and everywhere. Each job is so important that I'll work with all my heart, and I'll never get discouraged even when things fall apart. Before me lies an open map, the choice is mine to make. I'll live a life of character, and that's the road I'll take. Wow. Boys and girls, enthusiasm is a character quality that we need to develop in our life. Do you remember the story I told you about the 3 bricklayers? How they were all working on building this brick wall, and they were laying their bricks and putting their mortar down. And when a gentleman came up and asked them what they were doing, it was interesting, the 3 responses. One said, I'm just building a wall. You know what? He was sort of what we call an energy waster. He's not super enthusiastic, but he's doing his job. The second man, he started complaining. He said, yeah, we're building this wall, and it's a lot of hard work, and I wish everybody else would work a lot harder. And he sort of had a grumpy attitude about it. We call those people energy takers. But the third man had a great attitude, and when he was asked what he was doing, he said, I am building a cathedral. It's going to be fabulous. And he could see beyond just a job or having a fussy attitude. Boys and girls, we call that person an energy giver. And that's what I want to encourage you to do with this character trait. Boys and girls, we talked about an interesting animal that reminds us of this character quality. Do you remember our friend, the humpback whale? and how the humpback whale expresses joy in everything he does. As a matter of fact, he does everything in a big, big way. When the humpback whale makes a splash, he makes a big splash. And when he blows bubbles, he blows big, big bubbles. Boys and girls, when the humpback whale takes a gulp, he takes a big gulp. And when he sings a song, he sings a big song. Wow, everything about the humpback whale is done in a big, enthusiastic way. And that is a good lesson for us. Well, finally, let's just quickly review our song. We did a song that went along with our bricklayers. I'm going to sing it for you. Let's see what you remember. It starts like this. 3 men were laying bricks one day. One didn't have a whole lot to say. The second just stood there and he complained. The last one left just smiled and sang. Good work, guys, let's do our best. If we do, we're sure to pass this test wholeheartedly. Let's work and see that it's better to live. It's better to live. It's better to live enthusiastically. Wow, enthusiasm, what a great character quality. This month, let's express joy in each task as we give it our best effort. Let's be enthusiastic.